Hey everybody, I wanted to show you guys this fantastic piece. Well, we're going to see how fantastic it is, but this was a birthday gift from one of my best friends. So thank you, Brendan. Fantastic find. Here is Megatron from the Studio Series 86 movie, and I am looking forward to opening up this guy. I think it looks pretty great. I know he's not the regular gun, but he turns into a tank. They changed all the stuff that they've been saying and doing what they're going to do regarding, I guess, guns and figures for some of these companies. But for what it is, I do still think it looks pretty good. His robot mode looks pretty fantastic. I know the accuracy is a little bit off on some parts of it, like the cannon and all that. But yeah, once I open it up, we'll get a better look. I do see that the legs, the color does look a lot better than what they originally put out. Let me see if I get a better look in there, but yeah, so I will do a full breakdown on this guy. So here is Megatron out of the package. He is very well done. I really do like robot mode a whole hell of a lot. I haven't transformed them yet, but yeah, detailing wise, pretty great. Some of the things for accuracy that a few people have kind of mentioned, and I agree definitely upon the cannon. I believe this part's supposed to be longer and the back end's supposed to be shorter. So that is an accuracy on that end. And I believe a lot of people have been saying the torso, like this area, is too long. It's too, I don't mind it. I honestly don't mind it at all. I think it's all right. I'm happy to say that the colors on the legs there, not as bad in person. I know with the photos that were released, it seemed very off, but I don't mind it at all in person. Right now it's under these lights, so it might be picking up a little bit funny, but overall, very nicely done. We'll get a better look at the face. I do think that is a pretty great sculpt job. From this angle, it looks a little bit flat if we're going to be picky. But again, for the cartoons and everything, like I don't mind it. Articulation-wise, pretty damn good. We have some tiltage. I think it could have been a little bit better compared to some of the KO figures, but he looks up pretty well. Side to side's fine. It does go all the way around if you want it to go around. He does have, because of transformation, the articulation, you could actually get a little bit of that butterfly joint going. So he get more in front. That's pretty incredible. Arms go all the way out to the side. You can do the T-pose. He has articulation by the bicep there. The hinge goes past 90, just by a bit. Obviously, because the cannon could come off. You could take that off if you want. He does have wrist articulation. He does have the hands that open. So they have the three that are together and the one pointing finger. So there you go, if you were curious about that. He does spin, so good waist. Now this I thought was kind of interesting. If you want, you could get a little bit, I mean, you're gonna get that gappage, but if you want him to kind of go, because of transformation purposes, and depending if you're doing photography, you could get them to look up a certain amount because of that. But again, that's going to come down to articulation. And, sorry, I got to close all that up. But there we go. 8. Once it's done, you got to push that in. But anyway, the skirts do move out to the side, so he could do full splits. Excellent job on that. He does have rotation there. Kicks up all the way, back all the way. Let me see. For legs that big, that's pretty good. I think there should have been ratcheted joints in here. They're not. Ankles, excellent. And you could go down a little bit as well. He's got a lot going on with the legs, so once I transform him, I'll be able to figure out a little bit better. So that's pretty good. Oh yeah, this was a separate piece as well. And you plug it into the back. So if you want that cannon part. He does come with his lightsaber sword thing from the movie. That's pretty good. And he does come with, I guess, the smaller version of himself, but they did not add the extra piece, like the back stock part that's supposed to come out. But once it's in hand, I get it. It makes sense. And if you had extra little pieces, I don't know. But the way that it goes in, it still looks good. But you're going to put this in someone else's hands. You're not really going to be putting it in his hands. So there you go with everything that he comes with in his articulation. Robot mode, love it so far. Actually, fidgeting around, I stand corrected. You could get his head to look down. You're lifting up the back part a little bit, so you will get gappage back there. But yeah, if you want him to look down, you can get him to look down just fine. So that's pretty good. Actually, you go even further. So bam, that's pretty cool. Same thing with looking up. You get him to look up a little bit too. So if you want to do some nice photography, you still can. That's pretty decent range. And for size comparison, so he's side by side with Devastator. That is how big Devastator is. He's looking really good. I think he should have been a little bit bigger. Maybe I'm being too picky, but I don't know. They still look amazing. Yeah, so there you go. As you can tell, yeah, that's a big boy. But maybe, I don't know, maybe a couple more inches would have been pretty good. But that's my own personal gripes with that. Still, fantastic piece. I could even link the full review with him on the last two that I got, which were Mixmaster, that leg, and Scavenger. But overall, yeah, they do look incredible. You know, you could have them looking up at him. And yeah, I don't know, maybe it does work. I don't know, sometimes he looks a lot bigger, other times he looks a little bit smaller in the cartoon. So that's some bow for you. Here's how he stacks up against some more baddies. So we got Nemesis Prime. This is the knockoff version. I do have a review on my channel about him. So if you want to see him, check that out. Awesome piece, awesome character. We have the Megatronus, which is, I guess, yeah, the namesake character. The one that Megatron named himself after. That looks pretty good. His tank mode is fantastic too. I like that figure. Something about him was really cool. But yeah, that's how they kind of stack up. So there's your villains there. And here are two more. We got one of the Starscreams. I forgot which version this guy is, but I like that one a lot. It's a really cool one. And I do have my KO version of the Rise of the Beast Optimus Prime. And that is one of my favorite Optimuses. I don't know, they just did such a great job with him, especially the knockoff, because they did a lot better with like the paint, his articulation, just overall. It looks like a high-end figure, and the plastic's pretty damn good on that too. So there you go. Like I said, if we straighten his legs out, I mean, you get a little bit more height. I know that the 86 version of Optimus, he's also a little bit smaller. They made, from what I understand, they made Megatron just a bit bigger, which I think the size should be kind of reversed. I believe Optimus was a smidge taller than the Megatron, but I don't mind it at all. I think this works. They do look really good together as well. So there you go. I don't know where my Earthrise Optimus is, but if I do find it, I'll do like a quick little short and post that up so you guys can kind of see size comparison. But yeah, I think he's going to come in a little bit smaller. Not by too much, but yeah. So it is what it is. And yes, you could put Megatron in Starscream's hand. So there you go. That looks pretty good. And here is how he compares with my Masterpiece knockoff. So that, what is it, MP36, I think? But yeah, like I said, this is the knockoff. This is not the legit version, but I still love it. That's one of my favorite Megatrons. But like I said, I wanted one that's in the proper scale to like the Siege line and all that. And the Earthrise. Earthrise 1986, all that, you know, the classic G1 look that, you know, they're all pretty much in scale. That's what I dig, but both versions are killer. Yeah, good stuff there. If I can find where my War for Cybertron version is, I want to swap out the cannon just to see how it looks, because that one is the one that's more accurate. and it should plug in just fine. But size-wise, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I gotta find it. But yeah, so there is a comparison for you guys. So here is tank mode, and I think it's all right. Pretty good. I think it's better than the War for Cybertron version of the tank. But yeah, I know he's supposed to be a gun. It's all right. I get it, since they can't do certain things. But overall, this does look good. The transformation is pretty slick. How the sides here, they all kind of fold up. Yeah, that's how it looks from underneath. It does have wheels, so at least it could actually move. And the turret part, it actually does turn as well. So if you want it all the way around, you could do that as well. Whatever you want to do, you could do it. So that works pretty good. It is pretty compact. Back's a little unsightly, but I discovered there's extra articulation when he is going to be in robot mode, because I didn't know that his toes actually bend down and inward, so it folds up into there. But overall, the design, it's okay. Like I said, I don't mind it. There's a good shot of the logo, Decepticon logo. Yeah, there's some gappage in there. Have they done better? Absolutely, but for what it is and what they're kind of limited with, I understand. But yeah, you can either put the gun down here if you want. You can put it up here if you want. Same deal with the saber. Saber, they said put on the back end over here. So you got weapon storage if you want that. But primarily, yeah, this dude is going to be in robot mode, because robot mode is fantastic. Again, I really love that. I thought they did a great job. I'd probably give it a 9.5 on robot mode. Tank mode, maybe a 7. Transformation was fun though, I will say that. But yeah, could have been higher, sure. But overall, this is a really fun piece. And like I said, most people, they got him primarily for Megatron robot mode. Again, this was a gift. This was a birthday gift to me, and I gotta say, I'm very, very happy that I have it. Thank you again, Brendan. Killer. This is killer. Like I said, it still looks good, and what a massive upgrade to the War for Cybertron version, because I really hated that Megatron. I thought he looked all weird. His proportions were strange. He looked all squat. His neck was terrible. If I find where it is, like I said, I'll probably take that out and swap out the cannon. I don't know if it's going to work in this mode, but I don't really want it in this mode, so he'll be in the other mode. So there you go. Here's my review, my honest review on the Megatron, the Studio Series 86 version. Bam, there you go. Thank you so much for watching. And I wanted to show you size comparison with a couple other figures. So there is a Starscream from a video game that never came out yet. He was a 2-pack with Bumblebee. And speaking of Bumblebee, here is the 86 Bumblebee. So you can kind of see the size comparison with those guys. Overall, pretty good. So yeah, one last shot for you guys. And again, that Starscream is really awesome too. Did a nice job. There you go. Thanks again for watching. Remember to hit like and subscribe. More coming at you soon. Be sure to pick up my Volume 3 art book as well. This thing is perfect bound, 64 pages. Absolutely amazing. So you don't want to miss out on this one. Again, this is the Volume 3. It's available right now in Indiegogo for a limited time. Yeah, more information soon on some of my other projects and yeah, upcoming stuff. There's also going to be a sneak peek at City Venus 2 in this book. So yeah, you're not going to want to miss this at all. Like I said, this is going to be the next major comic book that I am releasing. This one's going to be around 52 pages. Hi, for anyone looking for some amazing comic books, this is part of my collection. I am the artist and creator of Shadow of the Kraken. This is a beautiful pirate story, 52 pages, beautiful artwork. Yeah, everything you need out of a great pirate story, you're right here. We have City of Venus. It's a futuristic story. Also another one that I totally created. Beautiful. If you love kind of post-apocalyptic worlds, beautiful women, sci-fi, action, this has a little bit of everything in it. So if you're looking for that, on that campaign, you could also get, for a limited time, volume 1 and 2 of my art books. These are loaded with amazing images, 52 pages each. Yeah, they got pretty much everything you need in there. And we have, of course, hardcover book. This is Through the Woods, co-created and written by Frankie Tartamella, my brother. And yeah, I did all the artwork. This is 100 pages. You get the entire story in here, beginning, middle, end. You get all of it, and it is truly amazing. So if you're looking for a great ghost story, this is definitely the book for you. Just click the link in the descriptions, and yeah, these books ship immediately.